Good morning to all of you. This is my Torts class, Law of Torts. Friends, in this topic, we are going to discuss the reception of the Law of Torts in India. Excuse me. How Law of Torts has been received in India. We all know that tort law came to India via England. And we are not adept or we are not used to handle the tort law in the pace it is required, in the speed it is required. Normally, if any murder case takes place, yes, you go and report the matter as a murder, IPC. It will. Sorry. So, normally, tort law in India is going in a very slow pace. But still, it is having the progress. It is progressing. So many different laws have come. For example, the reasons why it is not progressing is because of the procedural delays. So whenever a tort is reported, the judge has to decide better whether it is a tort or not. For that, it will take so much time. So that is the delay will be there. You all know that our courts are very famous for the tardy progress. That means they do not dispose the case. They are not, I cannot say they do not. The disposal of cases is very less and pendency is very heavy. But still we are having. For example, Justice P.N. Bhagavati in the Bhopal gas leak case and also Oleum gas leak case, yes, he has propounded the concept of absolute liability. It is an extension of strict liability in the law of torts in the case of Rylands versus Fletcher. So we are using the tort law in fixing the absolute liability like Bhopal gas leak case, Oleum gas leak case, Morbi Dam case or a very recent occurred LG Polymers case. Yes, it is being used in India. Secondly, constitutional torts. So that is illegal detentions, death in police custody, encounter killing. They are all called constitutional torts. Yes, you are filing cases in the name of writs under Article 32 and Article 226 of the Constitution of India. Yes, you are getting compensation. Constitutional torts. In the name of public interest litigation. Whenever you discuss public interest issue, please remember Article 32. After Article 32, our principal sir will tell you what is public interest litigation, right? Like so many cases, constitutional torts, we are going to discuss a number of cases. Then vicarious liability. So we are using this vicarious liability. Very famous case, SBI versus Samadevi. We are going to discuss State Bank of India case, very famous case. And you cannot forget, as long as law of torts is concerned, State of Rajasthan versus Vijayawati, Delhi Municipal Corporation versus Bhagwati, vicarious liability, yes. And Article 300 of the Constitution says, yes, the state is liable. State can file a case against anybody and anybody can file a case against the state. Likewise, vicarious liability, absolute liability, and we are mainly focusing on the Fatal Accident Act, and we are mainly focusing on public liability insurance. Yes, all these things are tort law only. To come to the end, I will tell you Motor Vehicles Act. This is a compensatory theory. I think just I have given a brief introduction regarding the tort law. Definition of the tort law. Tort is a civil wrong, which is not a breach of trust or breach of contract. And when the legal injury is caused, it is remediable by way of compensation in the shape of unliquidated damages. So this definition will be cut into 3 pieces and I will give you the example and then you will be able to know the essential ingredients of the tort law. We are using it in the Motor Vehicles Act. We are using it before the Motor Vehicle Crime Tribunal, MVCT we call it as. Then we are going to file number of cases in the Consumer Protection Act. Whenever your TV is not functioning well, yes, if there is any, when your mobile phone is not working well, when the person has sent a duplicate mobile phone, when your motorcycle is not working properly, when your car has got a deficiency. Yes, definitely you are utilizing the Consumer Protection Act. Likewise, medical negligence cases. Even though negligence is used in the tort law, but medical negligence we are filing in the shape of the so-called consumer cases. Number of cases. So like IMA versus VP Shanta, Aparna Dutt versus Apollo Hospitals, Nikhil Hospitals versus Krishna Rao, and Jacob Matthew case, very famous case. You should not forget all these cases. So definitely tort law is being used, it is received in India, but in a snail space, natta nadakalaga unnadi. Inka speed raladu. Definitely as the time goes on, it will also be gaining momentum. So this is the use of tort law in India. So the reasons why it is not getting progress, we are discussing the other video. For this present, I am staying back. Thank you very much.